Ciao Juventini of the world, my name is Giuseppe, welcome back on the channel. Special video in the middle of the night, and I will tell you why, because there is a big name circulating everywhere. The name is everywhere in all the front pages, but not only, social media is speaking only about him, and I will tell you why. Today in Roma, AS Roma, there was a big chaos around one name. The name is Nicolo Zaniolo, a name that a lot of Juventus fans are dreaming of. And why was it a chaos? We will have to go back in time to understand it. So 2 games ago, there was a game with Roma, and there was a dispute with Mancini. Mancini, a player of Roma, that was actually blaming Nicolo Zaniolo that he was not giving enough defensive support. Nicolo Zaniolo didn't like the words of Mancini, so there was a dispute. After the game, Fonseca, the trainer, was not really taking defense of Zaniolo. No, he was actually saying that Nicolo has to work more, giving more support. From there, we should say that the case is closed? No, because first it leaked everywhere that there was a dispute. And then, what happened? The next game, Zaniolo was not with the team versus Inter. Why? Because he had a slight injury. On Gazzetta, Zaniolo said, I want to stay. And from there, normally the case is closed. We don't speak about it anymore. We know Zaniolo had the dispute like it happened every time in all the teams. The game after versus Inter, he had an injury. That's normal for a player that come from a really long injury. So case closed. No, because today everything and nothing happened. I will explain you. So it started actually in the morning with La Repubblica, an Italian player, who said that no, it was not only a small dispute, it was a big dispute with Zaniolo, who is actually isolating himself from the team, because not only Mancini and Fonseca were against Zaniolo, no, the whole team were against him, blaming him those kind of things. Zaniolo doesn't want to speak about them, and La Repubblica was even saying that now Zaniolo is really ready to leave Roma. Point. So big chaos around that. Is that over? No, because, and that's actually what really became to become a big Mercato news about the name Zaniolo, is that Fonseca didn't take him with the team for the game of tomorrow versus Pal. Why? Again, because of that injury. Fine like that. But then, and that's an important news reported by account of Roma fans who are saying that they are reporting that the agent of Nicolo Zaniolo wants to meet the CEO from Roma, Guido Fienga, because he wants clarity around his player. That's important, and we know when an agent is asking to have clarity, it doesn't smell really good. And then we have a Mercato guru who's called Nicolo Shira, who's saying that Jose Mourinho, the trainer of Tottenham, is really interested in Nicolo Zaniolo, and he even made an offer of 50 million. Not enough for Roma, because they want at least 60 or 70 million to start speaking about him, but that's really an important one. Not only Jose Mourinho, and that's where it's really interesting for the Juve fans, is because Juve is also really interested in him. And we already spoke about it a lot of times in the videos before. Remember in the newspaper when I was even putting Nicolo Zaniolo on the front page? It's because Juve is really on the player. It's a priority of Paratici, we know that. So Inter is also interested not really to buy him, because Marotta said he doesn't want to make an offer, but they have 50% of the selling price as a fee because it comes from Inter. U-turn. And that's a decisive moment, a point where there are a lot of questions. We can make an interpretation in two ways, but in the evening, after saying Fonseca that he will not take Zaniolo with the team because he was not ready to play, he changed his mind. After the injury of Under, a player from Roma, he was injured today, so after that, Fonseca called up Nicolo Zaniolo to play with Spal. So that's my biggest question, and the question of all the people. If a player is not ready because of an injury in the morning or in the early afternoon, how is it possible that the same player is ready to play the next day? It's impossible. So, or he had nothing, he is not injured and he was faking because all of those rumors, and you really needed him, and because it's in his contract he has to accept to go with the team. That's one reason. Or Fonseca is really crazy because he is taking an injured player with him. Really strange news. I want to finish with another thing, and that's for me. After the mother of Rabiot, that we know is really close to her son, we know that we are buying Arthur. We already bought him, and we know that the mama of Arthur is really on top, especially on social media. We have a new mother in the affair around Zaniolo and Juventus. The mother of Nicolo was saying on Instagram, Il silenzio degli onesti, the silence from the honest people. What does that mean? Big question. Because she wrote that just after Fonseca called the Zaniolo, her son, back to play with the team tomorrow versus Pal. Really strange sentence. The silence of the innocents. Guys, I don't want to say too much because I don't know more than all the news that I just reported, but I have the feeling that we might see Zaniolo with another shirt next season, 2021. A shirt with two colors that I love, that are here in my heart, colors that you love, that are in your heart. The colors are black and white. Let's see it will happen or not. In the meanwhile, thank you for following the channel. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking the video, to put some comments, whatever you want. As we always said, Forza, 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 Juve.